Good morning, traders. Eugene here from Genius Traders. Thank you for joining me for yet another weekly Forex focus. This week, I'll be sharing an update on Dow Jones, gold, EURJPY, Euro USD, as well as Pound JPY. Please like, subscribe, and share this content so that we can reach more traders. So, guys, we have Dow Jones first. This is a weekly time frame. I sent this idea in our Telegram channel, the free channel, obviously, of course, to show you the possible scenario, the possible um, price movement that could happen next. Um, we have we have price still advancing to the upside. I sent an update based on that, so that you guys don't get in too early, and maybe lose hope before the price start crashing. So around 34,600 here. Maybe this is where you could look into selling the stock, because I feel like from there on, this is where we'll likely see the crash that we've been waiting for. So we could update this line, put it there. Um, yeah, it's gonna be something like this. Okay, something of this sort, of some sort like this. I believe that with high inflation and everything that's happening in the world right now, the U.S. stock, the whole U.S. Wall Street stock market will likely crash for most part of next year, and even the year after. But we'll see how quickly it crashes. Then we'll make a decision based on that. This also is affecting like everything else, like such as also the crypto, such as Bitcoin. Obviously, because the cost of living is too high, people are not confident anymore with investment, and everyone is just withdrawing their funds, which is also causing the price to go down. Like I said last week, the US stock market usually around this time, it gets cheerful because of the holidays. So when people are buying everything for no reason, the stock market will likely advance to the upside. But this happens almost every year, and immediately after that it crashes. If we look at last year, which was 2020 November, I think it's somewhere around here. Last year, November 2021. If as you can see around here, the price went all the way up. Then it crashed a bit during November. People were starting to sell. Then it was the 21st of December. Then it went all the way up. All right, for the remainder of the year. Then January this year, on the 3rd, the price started crashing and crashing and crashing and crashing until October. Right, until what, 26 September, October there ish. And it started advancing all the way to the upside, which is retesting the strong resistance around here. And I believe that end of this year or early next year, like January the 3rd or whatever, we will likely see the same thing happening. If it doesn't happen earlier or sooner, we'll see the same thing happening. Likely, there's a high chance of that, and we'll see the price coming all the way down here. All right. Next, we've got gold. All right, with gold, right, the price is currently now at 1756, and there's a possibility of bulls continuing higher from the current price, but we have a strong resistance around here, at 1765, 1764, and even 1780, right? 1780. If this holds, the gold will likely start crashing all the way down to previous resistance, which is going to be now turned into a support. As you can see here, this was support, then crashed, then was resistance for a little bit of time. Now we need to retest this zone. As you can see here, it's gonna be a confluence of support, all right? And I believe from there on the price will likely start advancing to the upside. All right. Let me just put a tag on that so that I remember or you guys remember because confluence support. Right. Okay, confluence of support around here. Right. So I want to see the price coming here. This will give us a good chance of buying with less risk. So basically, here you can literally risk. Let's say you put $1,000 account, you can literally risk 5% of that, which is $50, I think, and still make 500 US dollars, all on the way up, or even more. Right? Can risk 10% and make 3,000 US dollars. So that's the kind of potential of risk reward that I'm talking about, 1 to 10, even 1 to 20. It will depend on how high the price is willing to go. But also, as the stock market is becoming cheerful, the gold will start reloading, right? Comes down every year. If you notice, end of the year like this is the kind of moves that happens in the market. If you haven't noticed already, you will soon. So the gold, just before the end of the year, it advances all the way up as well. Then when the Christmas come and all of this and everything that's happening right now happens, it retests these zones. Not even, obviously it will depend on the price where it's at the time, but also it just goes down to retest some kind of support, and it start advancing all the way to the upside for the first half of the year, right? You can always go back on the chart and see exactly what I'm talking about. Check out end of the year, like I did with now right now with US 30. It will show you exactly what I mentioned, what I was talking about. All right, and now we've got next EURJPY. The EURJPY, there's a classic trend rules. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a fifth retest before we can crash down. Right. So there's nothing fancy here. And also we've got this support line trying to create an uptrend, but it failed, and we got a breakout. You just need a retest also on this. So we've got 1, 2, support 3. This that supports the bears, but before the bears come in heavy, maybe we need to see the price retest. The um, upper line of this channel, of this downtrend, basically, and we will likely go all the way to 141. This will also give you a lower risk entry. 1 to 5, 1 to 6 risk reward. It's worth looking into. The Euro US dollar, guys. We are now facing a very strong resistance zone, as you can see here, right? Very strong resistance zone, and next week, as you can see, you want like this is we didn't really retest this zone yet, except for this attempt over here. But also remember trend line rules: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. End of the trend line, lower retest and breakout. All right. So now we did get a breakout, a very nice one, but we didn't get a retest of this support over here. So basically, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth, 5. Then we'll go all the way to the upside, maybe to this high here, right? Let me just draw a trend line for you so that you can see. Maybe we're gonna retest this here. We're gonna come and retest 1.14600 zone. So um, maybe when we get here, we'll get something like this, right? Or we might get a nice trend line, a nice trend, maybe go up here like this, like that, like this, go up, up, up until it reaches this zone, or maybe straight up like that. So we'll see what happens, but this is the start of a trend line, according to trend rules, right? Let's see if something else happens. Next, we've got pound US dollar. All right, pound US dollar. We are currently on this small support, and this is like we not trying to buy up here, even though it's about 200 pips, 250 pips move. Not trying to buy this move, we're trying to sell this move here. Trying to sell. We want to get one, two, three, four, and then we sell, right? Um, the price is trying to hold on to this trend line over here, but it's not sustainable. So I believe that it might crash down. And this zone over here, it's a very strong zone, right? This is a resistance zone. So I believe that the price, as soon as it reaches this trend here, this trend line over here, we might see a crash. And that's it for this week's analysis. I will see you next week, guys. Please like, share, invite your friends to get this wonderful content. Um, it's actually it's totally free. I'm sure a lot of you guys get a lot of ideas from this content. That's how we also get to have a lot of premium channel members from the ideas that we share. And yeah, please don't forget to share it with your friends. Thank you so much, and see you on the next one. Bye.